It's your girl Queen Lisa and I'm back. Okay, I got a little bit more for y'all. See what kind of colors he painting on the wall. Welcome to my new and returning subscribers. If you do like the content that I share with you today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, let's jump into part 2. Y'all, this motherfucker is a mad still kicking and screaming like a little toddler because he has to answer the soul contracts. I really don't like this crash out. I don't like this spiritual awakening. Kicking and screaming all the way, but he going. Dang it, I'm asking that y'all cutting up. I already wanted these up. I don't know why I'm doing that with checking on it again. Alright, Holy Spirit, show us what colors he's going to paint on the wall now. What you got to say now? I don't want to be angry no more. Yep, I don't want to be angry about this no more. He's ready to get past his feelings and emotions and find out who he really is. You know what I'm saying? For the first time. And get himself out of this hole of fear he dug himself down into. Yeah. Let go of these motherfucking big ass ideas. They had him tripping off this stupid mess in the first place. He needs to let go of that thought. The thought process. He needs to rewire his brain. That thought process. That's what's fucking him up. Yeah. And then he'll be able to start thinking straight again. He's gonna have to make himself, he's gonna have to start catching himself. He's gonna have to start back talking to himself. He's gonna have to talk himself out of this one. This ain't no shit that you can just breeze through. This has to be discussed. He gonna catch himself talking to himself again. Oh shit. You can hear disruption. Rest. Reflection. This change is causing a lot of disruption to his thought pattern. It's disrupting that shit. And he's having to rewire this shit. Yeah, he's having to let this shit go. And he's sad because he don't know no other way. And he's scared. He a big baby, a big jellyback baby that's scared at changing his big grown tail age. He's scared to do anything different. He's scared of the real change because he's been sick for so long. He's so scared. He don't know what it feel like to do the right thing no more. This is sad. Yeah, he gotta stop doing his fucking black magic. Point blank and period. isolate himself from that shit. Yeah, in order to restore balance in his life, he's gonna have to let that shit go. I told him to do that stupid dumb shit in the first place. Yeah, well, somebody did tell him it was gonna lead to success, but they didn't warn him about overindulgence. Yeah, and putting his fucking faith on the line, he's putting his soul on the line. Man, at the expense of his conscience, to consciously kill himself, to hand him over his conscience over to someone to manipulate him. Yeah. Idiot. Filled his head with the wrong shit because he was scared to do the right shit. Yeah. Now he's in a position where his passion to change is what's fueling him to face his motherfucking fears and surrender this shit. His very passion for change now is what's fueling him to surrender. Yeah. It's giving him strength. And where their strength is kind of protection. And his love is being restored. Some of y'all who's further on down the timeline, sprinkling down, this is the beginning, the acceptance, the realization, the new reality. And this is what's to come. So what he's gonna have to do. If this is what the fuck he wants, this abundance, he better get it done. If he don't, he gonna stop it. He gonna hit a permanent stop sign on this shit. He gonna fuck his own money up. Yeah, he gonna cause his own fucking suffering. If he don't take the leap of faith, if he don't stop this shit. It is for the hard-headed ones who want to jump back in this shit for another fucking cycle, another 10, 50 years. There's another motherfucker who's gonna take this shit to the grave. Gonna take this unlearned lesson to the grave. This motherfucker refused. This motherfucker wear this shit like a badge of honor. This is the flying monkeys, the idiosos, the karmic babies, the karmic babies. Yeah, they frustrated because they can't fit in, because they can't fake it. They see the pretenders are being exposed. They are part of the pretenders and the fakers. You weren't exposed with them. You actually changed and evolved because it was in you to do so. And they mad because they feel like this space between you and them is out in them. This is you out in them. Your behavior, they're taking it as an offense in that manner. That you out in them. But you living your life like it's golden, baby. You ain't worried about how they feel or how they process you outgrowing them. You listen to your intuition. You trusted your intuition. Yeah. And your determination to do better was stronger than to stand there and endure any fucking pain with them. To let them interfere with your creativity. You said, fuck these people. And moved on. So congratulations to Divine Masculines that said fuck these people and moved on. So let's see if it's another group of Divine Masculines. Well, that's in the present moment of this change. Going through the spiritual awakening as we are speaking. It's gonna end in forward movement and happiness. But you gotta goddamn retrain that dog in you and train it to eat a better pedigree of food so that it can, feed off the trust of the Lord. Energy. Yeah, you gotta change what you feed that dog inside you so that you can adjust your energy and change the flow of things in your life and things begin to cleanse. And that sweetness returns unto you so that you can grow. Yeah, but reject that bullshit though. That's the end all be all. Reject this bullshit up here, this shit that you done outgrow. Reject that shit because nothing but anxiety comes from that. You get no peace from that. You get no tranquility from that. No serenity from that. That's not for you. That's for them. Let them fucking bombs have it. Come away from the bombs. Come away from the bombs. Come from away from the shady part of fucking town, bro. It's more than likely hanging out on the shady side of town, bro. That shit is played the fuck out. You done got your gets. You done got your gots. Your time is up. You done wore that shit out. Let that shit go. You motherfuckers over here, they lame as hell, bro. They lame as hell. They already been left behind by the divine. So, why is you back here fumbling through the trash? Why you dumpster diving and shit? Trying to fix some shit. Trying to say, hey, Lord, you forgot something. The Lord ain't forgot shit. The Lord don't make no mistakes. That shit is in the trash can for a reason. It might not be to your understanding, but it was in the trash for a reason. It was done on purpose. Should have left it there. Now you want to go scavenging and shit, and then got some shit on you. And this is what this shit is all about. Is you want to be dumb. Let's see what else you got going on. You got some workplace drama going the fuck on. That's why when I was shuffling these, that's what I was seeing. Yeah. Whoever this boss bitch is that is masculine is in love with or is in mind or whatever at work, she know what the fuck going on. She know what time it is with this divine, with this masculine. She sees him in his sunken place. And yeah. And she keeping it copacetic with his ass. She rejecting him because she's growing. And she ain't got time to stunt her growth by playing fix-it-feelers with this nigga here. This bitch feel like he was in the closet spirits, just like he was the infiltrator, like he was an agent, like he was a robot that was sent to penetrate the low vibrationals because he chose to go the spiritual way, which was your way, and she felt like she had got you out the way and shit. And she didn't. Her goal was not accomplished because of his reach back. His reach back proved her point that she was trying to avoid recognizing. So, to help her cope, she goes to cheat with the friend. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this light. Alright. Well, she goes and cheats with the friend, thinking that, that is going to respark this situationship. This, aka this shacking shit. Her safety net brought back to place if he'll fight for her love because she went and gave her love to another man. Like, look what you made me do. You made me have to go out here and cheat with another man because you abandoned me. Yeah, she's in that shit is gonna make the man come running back to you. But this boss bitch, she know what she got going on. She's not coming to get into the middle of that. That's why she rejected this masculine here. She know what she's manifesting. She know what she's prayed for. See, this masculine here, he think that he can fool this young lady here, but he can't. Because even before whoever the snitch is tried to come and tell you in the physical, you already were getting spiritual downloads about this person. That's why this person was already gone. He was like, thanks for the message or the memo, but this person's been gone for a little while now. I've been giving them the date. Yeah, it was hard for you to walk away from this person. But this person was a distraction. You feel what I'm saying? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Mic drop. Hold the phone, get the gun. Not this was a married man trying to trap you. See, divine masculine, you was out here moving dirty with the collective. See, the divine masculine was married to a karmic female. She turned him out on energetic siphoning. And when she got him turned out on that and showed him how to siphon others' energies in ways to where it would manifest not only for or bring benefit not only to him but to the both of them, he got, you know what I'm saying, it was an overindulgence of a vice that became very dangerous to this masculine. Put his spirit and everything on the line. And when he came back into a divine being's presence that was supposed to bring him back into alignment, he pissed away the opportunity. He got rejected because he wasn't ready. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing to be ready for this moment when he encountered the divine collective. So what was meant to be a divine union can't be a divine union because this masculine is not cleaned up. He didn't do the work, so he won't be rewarded. Yeah, he was too busy out here selling it to these snitch bitch ass hoes who trying to get a nigga caught up because she want to run off with the money, and he was protected from all this. He was caught up with set up hoes, bitches just snitching on him with he pillow talking with these hoes and snitching and telling his business to these hoes, and he's the main ones putting the police on his ass. Yeah. Just because I'm alone don't mean I'm lonely. Nah, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Considering if you already have children outside of this masculine, if you want to have that influence around your children, because you don't play about your damn kids, and you felt something was going on in the background, which it was some black magic being thrown in the background by these other bitches, these police assholes that he had you in competition with. They tried to take you out with black magic and cause him to behave certain ways with you to lessen your time with him and increase their time with them. And it just was a fucking wreckage. It did not work out well because it was like he was turning into someone who you didn't recognize anymore. So his behavior became a nuisance. And once you detached from this masculine, you didn't care about what he did anymore. You just left. You left. And you put your guard up with this masculine, and now he's trying to fight his way back in, but this motherfucker done got something from one of these scandalous assholes and his flying monkeys. Done brought him some shit back. And you out here getting booed up. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't out here sampling the buffet and shit, but this weak ass little boy looking for you, looking at you like, not my mommy. Not you took my mommy from me. Who's supposed to mother me now? Yeah, this motherfucker's gonna change. He's not gonna love you. Motherfucker ain't gonna love you right. He's not gonna love you right. He's gonna continue to give you that hood love, that thug love, that ratchet love. For real. So the best thing you can do right now is to practice forgiveness. Yeah, because this motherfucker want to return. But you ain't gotta let him. You need to deal with this cheating asshole who done gave him something, who was cheating on him with somebody in the same sex relationship, cheating on him with another woman, and then came back and gave him something. Yeah. And now the bitch who he was cheating, she wanna act like she shot like she didn't know she had it, telling the girl that she got her fucked up. She ain't give her nothing, and she know she did. This other woman gave this girl something. That was her motherfucking karma. And I'm hearing this because she intervened in a divine connection. She kept this masculine and a low vibrational energy along with what he should have been and made this man miss his mark. And he had to be replaced. And that's her karma for overstaying her welcome, overplaying her part. Now she want to fucking dig up dirt on you and see what the fuck you got going on. She ain't nothing to find on you. And she mad about that. That shit is tearing her ass to pieces. But she's being exposed in the community about this STD that she gave this girl. Yeah. See, this man, he wanna come and he like to shack up with single moms. He likes that single mom support. That's why he's like, no, not my mommy leaving. Da 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 da. And the word around town is that he a broke boy. Everybody know. He's done it so much. He done ran through so many females in the town that word got around, is getting around, and everybody knows this man business. Everybody knows this man broke is a joke. Meanwhile, you over here being honored, being put in the spotlight by this masculine, and this motherfucker is being looked at as street meat out here swinging with this girl. Yeah. See, he wasn't going for that. He wasn't trading authenticity for that bullshit. He wasn't trying to be no hot girl. He wasn't finna be no motherfucking side bitch. He wasn't finna. This is what he thought he was gonna have you your part. He was gonna have you partaking in this fucking love triangle. Yeah, in this third party relationship, he wanted you as the side bitch. Mm-hmm. And it's like, y'all bitches need help. These bitches is unstable to even agree to play a game like this with this man and his energy. This is why he couldn't let this energy go, because these are the games that these bitches played with him. He had a grand old time out here in these streets. This masculine did a lot of things. He was caught through a lot of things. He should have had his ass whooped on. And it's just like, the fuck? How did this masculine get away with all this shit? This shit is crazy. But this love right here, this is a long distance relationship that's coming in. It's gonna start off that way. A lot of over the phone communication. A work affair. What the fuck is having a work affair? Toxic secret. Ooh. Not this man having a work affair and motherfuckers at work is talking about it. Child, I reckon today. What is going on? This old lady, he messing with a supervisor, and she's starting a smear campaign with the right motherfucker to get this motherfucker booted out of here. She finna smoothly get this man up out the building. Yep. And you finna be engaged. You finna be somewhere around your business, honey. Yep, he messing with the wrong supervisor. She finna turn on his ass. She finna turn. Yep. She finna snake his ass right out his job, right out his little bit of fortune he got left. And we gonna be over here procreating. Yep, in this relationship. And maybe interracial relationship. Somebody that's of a different racial background than you. Yes, honey, they is gonna be in the shade room, hot and live. Damn. Yeah. And who started it was one of the young girls. He was stretching himself too fucking thin. Too fucking thin, playing around with these little bisexual girls, playing around with their feelings, getting them strung out on dick, knowing they like coochie, and getting them strung out on that big street meat, and they don't know what to do, knocking them girls' brains loose and shit. And that's how you polluting the community. Polluting the community that way. Playing with these young dumb girls. And this older woman, he must have gave her something too. This toxic secret. And that's what put her ass on the gave her the green light. They got them go on here, finesse him about his job. She was like, oh no, you not make no more coins up in here. You just got put my health at risk. Hell no. Yeah. He's going to jail for this because these girls is underage, too young for him. Is giving predatory behavior. Yep. You can see with these young girls out here at this job. These girls is too young for this old ass man. And see, this new man is coming in attracted to you and your self love. And this motherfucker trying to act like he on phase and he ain't studying. He his eyes all on you and what you got going on. Because his ass is going to be locked up. Yep, jealous. And she's like a motherfucking snap, bitch. And you over here celebrating your life, living your best life. Motherfuckers envious, jealous, can't stand it. Every time they see you get ready to throw up, like, just all over the place. Don't know what did it, don't know which way to come in or go. Because they had the same opportunity afforded unto them and they chose otherwise. They chose to run amok. They chose to do some dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? They chose to put themselves in a situation where I'm sorry, I can't see y'all. Screen went dark. Put themselves in a situation where they have fought themselves out of a chance with you. But yeah. Let's see. I haven't censored them sex paid cards, so I can't use them yet. Let me leave y'all with a juicy snack, okay? Let's hit the snack bar on the way out the door, y'all. If you got something up to say, we can hit the snack bar on the way. He just basically came in here and got that hand with him. God said, Now you want to come in here and be nosy. Now you want to be nosy. Okay, well, since you over here, come on, get these directions that you refuse to take and you keep claiming that you're using. Make sure you write this down. So he came over here and got redirected back into his motherfucking lane where he was supposed to be at. And hopefully he continues to learn his lessons. And stop goose-making in other people's business. Worry about what other people doing and what other people got going on. He attend to his own business for once. Let's see what's going on the way out the door, honey. This was just lovely. I mean, God cut up tonight, honey. On all platforms. This master got exposed tonight on all platforms. I thought if I switched up platforms, the energy would switch. No. God said everybody need to hear this everywhere, honey, and gave it to me even better each and every time. This person is dying for spiritual ass whoopings today just for me alone. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope these messages are reaching this person. Sending it out with love and light. For Brody, the Lord is not happy with you. God is mad with you. You played too hard in this earth angel's face. You pissed the Lord off. Now it's time to receive your punishment for your callous, stupid, dumb behavior. Yeah, I heard you shouldn't have did that. You knew better than that. You knew better than to do that. Some of the things you did for money, you shouldn't have did that. You made a lot of bad money, and you have to pay for that. Because you should have said no on you went and did that shit, and you should have did that shit. Now you got that bad blood and money on your hands, and you got to cleanse yourself for that before you can restore the balance with money and your divine abundance instead of this devilish, demonic, low vibrational abundance. Yeah, that's what these ass whoopings was about all day today, to get this point put out to this masculine. These masculines that are going through this and that are in this energy. This is what you're needing to do to get yourself ready and to receive a divine union. Or you have a second chance at, a kingdom spouse marriage or divine union. Hopefully some of you guys ain't too far gone so where you can correct this energy before your head gets cold. For others, it may take another lifetime for you to get to this point. But either way, hopefully you carry this message over with you to the next life and be able to use it when the time comes. But you got to get this done. You have to complete this part. You can't avoid this part. You're not going to prosper. You're not going to get out of this energy any other way besides this way, which is you. Cleaning up the mess you made. Putting in the effort, the energy, the morals, the values, the humanity. Putting away the vanity, the vain ways, the vices, the things that put you out of alignment with the very things you're trying to manifest in. Wield your power in a divine way instead of in this devilish way. You'll be, you know what I'm saying? You'll rise up to the top. You'll be able to climb out of this hole, this rabbit hole of deception you dug for yourself. But the same as much energy and work you put to get yourself down there is even twice gonna be twice as hard to get the fuck out of it. So just prepare yourself for this shit. Because you was warned all the way down there that it wasn't gonna be an easy comeback from some of the moves that you were making. And you just made them anyway, and you kept right on as if you were just that invincible to whatever it was, to the karma that was going to come back eventually. And it's just like, karma don't miss, baby. And karma ain't meant no force field or shield that it could not break and deliver. You know what I'm saying? Get the job done, do what it came to do. You feel what I'm saying? So. Alright, let's get some closing messages. We got justice. Alright, skills are bouncing out here. Good energy to end this reading on, honey. End this energy on. The Emperor. Okay. I just heard returning to the throne. So this may be the end result of the hard work. There's been putting in work. There's at the end. Ready to receive. Page of Wands. Renewed. And ready to reintroduce themselves to this Queen of Wands. Yeah. They're ready for this good tarot moment, this good chance to come in to create this Four Wands. This stability. Alright, these are my friends at the end. Yes. Yes. We got it for all levels from A to Z, honey. Yes. Ten of Cups. Yeah, these are for my ones that are ready. I'm ready. I'm in love. I'm ready. Yes, these are the ones that's ready, honey, that done did the work. That done climbed up out that hole of destruction. Yeah, ready for this Ten of Cups. Ready to create this Ten of Cups atmosphere. Three of Wands, yeah, ready for that. Yeah, they're coming in hot. They're coming in passionate. Ready to seal this deal. Let's see. There's a trickster trying to stop this shit. Yeah. This demon trying to come in and stop this kingdom spouse marriage from happening. Yeah, to turn you off and turn you off of this masculine and turn you back on to them. To their toxic ways, because they don't want to change. It's too much. You asking for too much. They just gonna come back one at a time. Like, are you sure you want to accept me like this? Are you sure before I go and do all this? Is you really about to make me do all this? Cause I'm hearing this is type of person that's gonna fix themselves and run off on you. So it's like they begging and pleading for you to take them back as they is, so they don't have to change. Cause once they do, they gonna be gone. They gonna act like they leaving you, like you left them. When in all actuality, they have been replaced. They have been replaced, and they just accepting that, but want to leave you feeling in that low vibration, stupid ass energy when you know that is nothing of the sort as to why this separation occurred. You know, and he know. He just want to leave you feeling in the energy. Don't give him the satisfaction. Don't even give him the notion that he can even throw that energy off into the atmosphere for it to be felt by you. He can hold on to all of that. This motherfucker think he's stupid that he can fool a star back into heartbreak with some fucking street meat. Get a grip. See, this person is irritating me. Oh God. This person is irritating me. I don't know why they coming through with this stupid shit. Just keep getting that ass smacked. Keep every round, every single round. You look at that judgment for a pinnacle. They being cut off. Hand out the cookie jar. Get the fuck out of here. For the stability that they tried to siphon from my divine collective. Because they refuse to put in their work to get their own. Now they're being blocked. They just refuse to dwell in their own energy and correct their own energy and live righteous so that they can receive this in their own energy. They are afraid of that. That's the bottom fucking line. They want somebody else to butter their toast and they can't use nobody else's fucking butter or their jam on their toast no more. They got to go and get their own. And they mad about this shit. They stressed out now. They're being forced out of other people's energy, being forced into their own energy. It is it is very burdensome unto them. They don't want to be in their own energy. They don't like their own energy. They don't like themselves. Yeah, they don't fucking like themselves. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you have balance and reciprocity in your life, and they try to throw your ass off balance by taking off of their plate and putting it on yours, trying to make you solve their fucking problems. And you was like, bitch, who the fuck told you that I was in the business of doing that? That was some shit I fucking did. Where are you getting your information about me from? Because it's not a valuable resource. You need to stop listening to the individual. Motherfuckers lying to you. Yep. Page of Pentacles. You getting loops and hoops. You getting put through loops and hoops. Getting the wrong fucking story. Getting misled and misfed because you're falling for the sweet shit because it sounds good to your ears and shit like that. You rather believe a lie because it's dressed up than believe the truth because it's naked. Motherfucker retarded. Four of Swords. Yeah, looking for some peace, some order. And it ain't nothing to be had because they done fell for the trick, for the trap. Now they need some strength. They need you to feed them. They need you to pour into them so they can try to get themselves out before they into this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But at this moment, they mad because you ain't feeding them no more. You done turned the shit over. You told them, nah, you can't eat from my table no more. I ain't got nothing else to give. I don't have nothing else to feed you. Yeah. The fool. These motherfuckers actually gonna keep going for them fake ass apologies. They really thought you was gonna keep going for this shit. Yeah, they thought you liked it because you tolerated it. They didn't understand your tolerance. Because they was too busy taking you for fucking granted. And they misunderstood you on purpose until it didn't work for them no more. And it was causing more damage than good. You get them put in a position with you in which they didn't want to be. Yeah, they got them blocked out. Yeah. They couldn't come give you the meat no more. They didn't want the meat no more. Yeah. You cut that shit out. You know, I don't want this shit no more. I don't want to connect with you like that no more. You're not worthy of receiving that type of love from me anymore. That divine energy from me no more. Yeah. Eight of Wands. You had a conversation with this motherfucker. Yeah, you told him you let him know, like, bitch, it's over with. You can't get no more of this. Yep, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, the lovers. I mean, y'all was down bad for each other. Y'all was in love. This motherfucker here just had the backwards way of thinking. His thought process fucked it up. It always did. Eight of Pentacles. No matter how much hard work was put in for clarity to be had, righteousness to be seen and done, he refused to do the right thing. He still think that sex will fix everything with y'all. This man's got some massive meat, boy. Oh! Jeez Louise, this man must got some massive meat, honey. Cause it's just like I'm hearing it always solves the problem before. What's the problem now? Like, why won't you let me solve your problems with this meat? Oh, Lord, thy God today. No. Yeah, you like, no, bitch, you done been sticking that tip in too many other dips, honey. Yeah, you want something new. He done tarnished it. He done gave it away to too many of the wrong people. You dare not get back on it. He's disrespecting himself in your eyes with some of the people who he has laid with. And it's causing internal conflict. He cannot accept that from you. He can't digest that coming from you. You're not going to allow him to lay with you anymore because of who he's, indulging in. His perception and projection of you was to be the dummy, the funky, to do whatever, the one that's always going to do whatever. If everybody else gives him a problem, you're the only one that ain't going to give him a problem. Yeah, he can just give you a little bit, feed you, whatever, and then make you better. And nah, you can keep that burrito, bitch. It's over with. Yeah, this motherfucker was blinded by too many options. And she came out this crossing energy over top of this person. That's what caused this imbalance in this relationship, was the many options that he kept in between y'all. And you wanted to lie, sneak, and geek around about. Yeah, the Hierophant. Consulting with his brotherhood about this shit. On how to keep it pushing and not get caught up. And continue to prey on people of you guys' spiritual caliber. Yeah, he wants to keep a good supply of you all. So when he breaks connection with one, he has another one to immediate plug in or plug it to everyone at the same time. And you wonder why he's going fucking retarded, because the energies are bouncing off each other and don't understand why. Because they plugged into too many energies. Yeah, they in there kitchen witching it up, whipping the pots. You feel what I'm saying? Knight of Swords. Don't drink that cup of poison. Don't drink the goulash. Yep. Five of Pentacles. Leave that motherfucker out in the cold. Your stability and your happiness is here without this motherfucker. You don't need this person for that shit. You are the Empress. Yes, you are the Empress. And you are protected from this bullshit. Yeah, and all this deception. And this wannabe. Yeah. That shit is over with. He's blocked out of his own energy. He has to find another energy, which is his true, authentic energy. Or he's just gonna be a lost fucking creature. Until the only other energy source he'll be allowed to tap into is his own. So if he don't ever find it, that's on him. He'll walk around soulless, energyless, a shell of himself. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Cause you want this motherfucker. About this harsh reality, man. This motherfucker still has his eye on your fucking caviar and want to still find ways to try to divvy up your shit and pass your shit out to motherfuckers who he wanted to have it. Yeah, and have you juggling shit. And try to be sweet and use their history and, you know, put on the emotions that y'all have built for each other from the time y'all spent growing up with each other and shit. And that background bullshit didn't work. Yep, you still walked away from this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker was stealing pieces of the pie that wasn't belonging to him for a quick bag. They're trying to use weaponized love to cover the shit up. He was really out here dipping in a lot of motherfuckers' depth. Had to strengthen a lot of motherfucking depth. Starting a lot of motherfucking cycles with people out here for fucking investments, investing himself in motherfuckers from the beginnings and short-lived victories. And this is the price that this motherfucker got to pay for that shit. Like, point blank and period. I don't know what the fuck he thought he was gonna do. What he thought he was gonna avoid by trying to get back in your good graces or crying out for you and singing his voice and his song. That shit won't go. It's not gonna do a motherfucking thing. If he doesn't meet the requirements, his ass is gonna be punished. Period. He's gonna set himself back and he's not gonna have you to blame anymore. Period. That's what he's mad about. He's mad because you've been eliminated out of the picture to the point where you will not be able to be blamed for any fucking thing that goes wrong in this motherfucker life moving forward. The ball is in this motherfucker's court, and what he fails to do will be solely on him. You're not gonna keep covering for this motherfucker. You're not gonna keep putting yourself in a situation to where you even have to debate or debate about this with anyone, much less him. So he's suffering and he's soaking. That's just what it is. He's just gonna be left in his own the misery until he figure it out and get back to his divinity. So until next time, my darlings, my loves, peace.